All right, let's work on today let's work on the awning and the window panes. So for the awning, I have red here from last week, and I'm going to put now orange in between, just kind of a couple of orange lines. I might have to fix the red a bit. Yeah, I have red already here. So all I'm going to do is put some raw umber with it. A bit of raw umber. I have cadmium red light and cadmium yellow light. I made orange with these two colors. So just to fix this red that I have right there, I'm going to take cadmium red light and put some raw umber in it to make it kind of darker, a little bit darker. Okay, that's good. While we're doing this, the red, let's put a bit of more of the raw umber in the red and put here across a pot, terracotta pot, and you would see it more once we put the plants in it. Right now we can't see it. And we'll highlight it a bit too with some orange. Let's take orange, mix it in here. There. I have some green, sap green. This is sap green, cadmium yellow light. I'm going to mix them together and with a small brush. I'm trying not to do this now because I'm waiting to put the window panes first, and then I would put the green. But let's try this right now. You can always change it. A little bit of cadmium yellow light with the green and highlight. That's good.
Just put the flowers in there, or the leaves.
The leaves for now. We'll put the flowers after. All right, let's do put the curtains on this window and this window here. For this window up here, we're going to need Naples yellow with a bit of raw umber and white. And for the window at the bottom, it's going to be alizarin crimson with raw umber and white. So the first thing I'm going to do is take Naples yellow, a little bit of raw umber to make the Naples yellow darker. And I'm going to come here, maybe a little bit more, because we're going to highlight this. So even if we go darker at first, that's okay.
It's just raw umber in Naples, mostly Naples. Right?
Yeah, raw umber as well. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do now at this point is take a bit more of the raw umber, put it in the Naples yellow, so darken this Naples yellow. Okay, not a lot, just a bit, and put it here, up here, and on this side. This will push the curtain away from the window. It doesn't look, then it won't look like the curtain is stuck to the window. Okay, and the next step, I'm going to take Naples yellow, mix it with raw umber. Actually, I'm not going to need, probably we're not going to need white with this one here, because Naples yellow is light. And then just give it a couple of brush strokes. I might have used in the original one yellow ochre, but Naples yellow is good. Okay, that's good. Now for the bottom one, do you want me to wait a bit for the bottom one?
I'm okay if Susan is.
You okay, Susan, if I do the bottom one? It's the same idea, but it's just a different color. It's alizarin crimson with a bit of raw umber in it. And then with this one, I'm going to use white, or I can use actually Naples yellow which is fine. Naples yellow will be fine too. Let's take that. Let's use Naples yellow. So it's alizarin crimson, raw umber, bit of Naples yellow. Same idea.
This is for the curtains.
Yeah, for the curtains. Let's put a bit of more of the. It's looking too pink. Oh, jeez. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna forget about those window panes for now. I'll put them on later again. Okay. Now, with this one here, it's going to be a bit different. Let's take the alizarin crimson with raw umber, and let's put white to highlight it. And I'm going to highlight from here down. So you see where the highlight on the window frame starts. This is where the highlight on this curtain is going to start from as well. Same. Taking a little bit more of the raw umber, and I'm going to try to darken in between the folds, just to create an illusion of folds in here. And in between, let me see if I can use just raw umber. Yeah, just raw umber will work. Okay, done. Now, because I had to remove some of the window slats, I'm just going to put them back using the same color we used last time. which was, I think the color was bright aqua green with raw umber for the first layer. Let's highlight a bit this part. Enhance the color and the highlight. There we go. Okay, that's done. Okay, let's do the windows. Cerulean blue and white. Don't go too light with the cerulean blue. It's going to dry darker anyway, so it's good. And let's see if we do this. Okay, let's go darker because the window frames are light. We will highlight the window frames a bit after if we find that the color is too close. All right. We'll wait for it to dry and then we can tell if it's too, let's put a bit more blue. Usually what I do is I use indigo for the windows, but there's no need. These windows are very, very small. No need for indigo. I'm just going darker with the blue. So more cerulean and less white. Oh, that's better. Wow, much better. Okay. So now, because I have the color of the frame already here, I'm just going to add white to bright aqua green. That's the frame. That's the color we used for the frame. And just kind of enhance the highlight on this. On the windows.
I like this blue for the windows. It's nice.
The cerulean blue and white, or cerulean blue for the windows. Yeah.
And mostly cerulean blue.
Yeah.
Let's put my crossbars back on. I have to put my crossbars.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too.
Somebody should invent something between oil and acrylic that doesn't dry as fast.
There is.
There is?
Yes, it's called open acrylic.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, open acrylic. It doesn't dry fast.
I think it's made by Golden, right?
By Golden, yes.
But it dries faster than oil.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. So do they sell it in Canada?
Yes, yes. It's at the sale. They sell it everywhere.
Oh, do you use it now?
No, I don't use it because I want it. I want the paint to dry fast.
Okay. Margaret, do you use it?
Do you ever use it, Margaret?
No, I got some free samples at a seminar I was at in Florida, but I never really used it.
I think it's good for it's good for portraits mostly. If you're doing a portrait and you don't want it to dry fast, so it's good for that.
Or any kind of skin, maybe, right?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't know it existed.
I have a couple, but I never use them.
No, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to do the gate as well. So I'm going to use the same. I'm going to use the same color we used last week. The bright aqua green with raw umber, and just kind of put a bit of.
Mine's not drawn in, so I'll do mine later.
clean up this red. Let's put a bit more aqua, bright aqua green. Some raw umber. If the Susan, if the paint is drying fast, that means you are using maybe a small brush. Do you want to use a bigger one? Bigger brush?
Oh, yes, I am using a small brush.
Yeah, because with small brush.
I think that.
Yeah.
It's not too fast.
It's the small brush as well. So because when you're using a small brush, you're not spreading the paint fast enough for it not to dry.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or you, like you said, you might need a bit of you might need to be a bit faster.
Yeah. Well, that I'm not. But you know what? I watched a video recently, and they kept spraying the paint, and I used to do that. I used to spray it with a little spritzer.
Yes.
Yeah, I do that too. Spray it while it's on the palette.
Yeah, and I forgot to do. I haven't done it for years.
Yeah, that's another option too. Yes. The only reason I don't spray mine is just because I like to control the consistency of the paint.
Yeah, you don't want to put too much on.
Yeah, so sometimes I find that when I spray it too much, and the paint is too thin,
too watery.
Too watery for. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Gate is done. Let's see.
Now, how much was I'm sorry, what were the colors of the gate? I didn't understand.
It's bright aqua green and raw umber, bit of raw umber in there for the first layer, and then I highlighted with white. I added more bright aqua green and white. But the bright aqua green has a bit of, even when I'm highlighting, it has a bit of raw umber in it. Still.
Okay. I got carried away with my windows.
Me too. I'm redoing a couple, because now when it dries, the color dries, you can see that it might, you know, sometimes it's too light or too dark, or so I'm just adjusting a bit. Okay, we're good. So we're good for this week.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next week we'll start working on the greenery in the front. All right, we're done for this week, as I mentioned before. We just added these 2 steps right here, and I just mixed raw umber and white, and I've just added 2 lines. That's it, to create a hint of a step or 2 steps. All right, that's it, done for this week.